Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin. We're going to update everything, see some new wave count by the way, because I would like to change everything to not make it too complex really. And with the new data we have right now, as it went really low, okay, gonna update everything really so you can get my plan, get everything, still by of course not changing everything, so you're not like, okay, what the fuck, the guys just keep changing everything. No worries. But anyway, so after a very good sleep yesterday and today, I'm feeling better today, so it's pretty cool. Still not the best of the best, but we'll do the job for today. Hi mate, by the way. So here we can add everything. I'm gonna also go with the waves, show you everything here. So what we've got yesterday, so we've got a nice pullback, right there from the first resistance we have planned. Okay, first of all, right here, I personally took the short with a very aggressive entry, like directly on the move down here. I have not, this is not a signal group on the Discord server, so I'm going to tell you sometimes, but not all the times. And for example, here for a safe short entry, you normally have to wait for the absorption to get removed from the lows. Personally, I have been aggressive because I'm playing with my money. If I'm saying, for example, I'm not going to, well, you have to do with your money. I'm not going to say, hey, you have to short now. You do whatever you want. But personally, I took the short around there, okay, into the first move down. Because yeah, normally with statistics, when you have absorption like this, you have more chance to rise. But due to the context here, because we've got 5 ways down, as I said in the stream yesterday. Sorry, we was normally more likely about to do so a triple wave down, ABC zigzag, or a wave 1, 2, 3, bam, continuation, 3 or 5 to the downside here. So in any case, we should possibly get a retracement from here, and so this data from here was announced to pull a short on that. So took profit, took the long next after on the reclaim here. You have to wait to trade this, wait for new highs, or wait, just trade as a scalp. So when you have done the $100 move, you take rate 50%, and from here you set your stop loss entry. And yeah, from here I just took the long, but I was really not feeling so good yesterday, to be fair. So I went directly to sleep, and I placed my stop loss below the low, got stopped out here. I've been filled with the MC strategy. So I've been able to trade all of this, woke up at some point to take profit a bit, and after that I went back to sleep. So you've got so many trades yesterday, to be fair, with the MC strategy here, you've got, so this first move to the downside, so of course here you got nothing in there, you got nothing, you just got through, so you got your stop loss hit all the time. From here you just reclaim everything, you just flip to support the first, the third support, by the way. Right here, reclaim, flip to support, so this is a long entry, for example. You ride this up to the first one, to the first one here. You come back down, by the way, next for another, for the test of the last one here. You also bounce from here. The data was really good for a long. Recheck it every highs and lows here, and you've got so many scalps yesterday. This was really crazy. With all of this, you've got so the bounce from here, the bounce from here, the bounce from here. This is really insane. The bounce from here, the bounce. All of this was absolutely good for a scalp. So you've got so many trades, and the $100 move. Look at this. You just get the $100 move like so easy. This is just so easy to get the $100 move. So you can take profit really quickly on this kind of move. This is very nice. Sorry. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, so now as we have done all of this, we can remove these levels. I'm gonna update that so we can remove that. Let's remove this and let's see what is the volume on this. Now let's see what we have new daily first of all. Yes, okay, so that is pretty cool. We have a new daily there. And bam. Levels. Good. What do we have next? So we have one naked session, path control, yips. 35,550. This was the one yesterday, by the way, so nothing new. Just a single print just right there. You've got a single print yesterday here against the rejection, so pretty cool. TPO here you have none, and negative path control. Let me see here on the tick one. I guess it's exactly where is the daily or all the stuff there above. Yeah. Gonna add the daily negative path control, I prefer. So it is 35,560.5. No, I'm gonna keep the naked session path control because it's below. Alright, so these are the two new levels here. Good, good, good. And so now we can look for the volume. Just gonna pull back the 50 ticks here. Okay, and perfect. Gonna load the order flow 15 and 30 minutes here, by the way. Nice. So let's see here what we have. From the top to the bottom here. Okay, so yeah, I mean these levels now. This was, you know, for the balance yesterday. For example, path control. Now I have the value low, but if we start to push up, for example, from here, I'm gonna drag it like this. I'm gonna take the third, the click here, and pull it on the bottom. We have done to get the following targets above. Okay, so it's almost the same to be fair. We have the VWAP plus the value high, and yeah, the value low is really like all these swing through paths there. So to speak that. This will be the next first target really, but it'll be really better to go into the levels really below. Yeah, we'll see what we get here, what we get there. Let me see also with the volume here. Okay, okay, it's really in case we bounce from here, but I mean we're really low at the moment. If we really bounce from here, the first resistance really, but if we take the low, it's gonna change everything, because you have to lower the retracement tool, so you're gonna put the 6.86% below, the 50% below. It's really in case we retrace from here, these are the targets really. So 50% value high with the top right there. If there is nothing in here, we can simply look for a bigger push up into, you know, the daily level really. With a naked session path control. This will be right here, the two main trades we have above us. And to expect high, we really need to reclaim here that value low in this path control. Okay, with the view up, by the way. This is really the first sign of strength, we can say that, if we have to push higher. Okay. Now to the downside, so we still have this first zone of support. I mean, this first zone of support is, by the way, it was the third, normally, if I'm mistaken, with all the support I've planned. So this first zone of support today. Okay, with the negative path control and the value, the naked session path control. But if you have to long here, again, you can get some really easy handle move. So really be aware of that. You can jump in and out really quickly. So if you're scalping, you know how to read and know the flow, you're good. But if you prefer to wait for a bit more data to form, and if you prefer to not, for example, bet on a flip to resistance, because when you have the good long data, it can be for a flip to resistance or a reclaim to push high. It depends. So flip to resistance drop, or flip to get acceptance above continuation. So that's why it's very risky. So that's why you have to know what you have to do. So if you prefer, if you have the good long data and trade safe, just wait for it to be reclaim it, flip it into support, and from here get the continuation. If we bounce, for example, from the lower levels. Now, if we get no reason to take a long on this, then we're simply going to look for the next target. So to speak here, the bottom right here, so to speak, the swing failure pan. Let me just place that right there. So the swing failure pan, of this low, okay, with the swing failure pan of that low right here. And if we start breaking these two lows with no swing failure pan, we're simply going to look for this lower pullback right here. So speak, when you got this very quick move up, you get a bam pullback, and from here, this is the bottom really of all this consolidation. From here, we'll have some entry strategy targets, so be aware of that. If we break this, we're simply going to look for the lows here for a possible swing failure pan into the single print. But if we start breaking here a single prints, okay, as always, the top of the single print act as support. If we get acceptance in it, it's like a gap, we expect it to be filled. And so if this is filled, we just go to the bottom of it. The bottom is acting as support. Now, not all the time, it depends on the reaction really, of the context and everything. If there is no reason to bounce here, we're just going to go for the next one. Next one exactly the same, okay? Just 2 seconds, please. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, if we start really breaking that low, we'll expect more likely a quick move down, to be fair. Into, so it was yeah, 30,700, 800. This really here is a next support really. If we start breaking the low here, so to speak, the very beginning of the consolidation, even a bit below that, by the way. If we start breaking this, okay, we are normally going to see a very quick move down here into 30,600 minimum. This is something really important to understand. Yeah. And so next, if we have really to push more down from here, okay, these right here are the first real big zone of support. Let me just pull some few volume here. Bam. Yeah, this is definitely this. So if we this again right here, these levels, so the monthly, value low, value high, and weekly, these are levels that we already hit when we went through like this. Okay, so these are now some possible flip to support. That's why I'm keeping these levels, because when you break through like this, you can come back to flip to support a bit, get some few bounce, get some few trades, come back down maybe later, but it can still give some few trades. That's why I'm aware of that. Now the biggest support, if you really have to break all of this, because you're not the biggest at all, is simply here the value high with a weekly negative power control. Okay, so this value high here, to speak, bam. This right here, these two levels here is the biggest support we have. With all of this. So if we start breaking this, we're simply going to look, you know, for the low here for a possible swing fair pound. There is no swing fair pound. We're going to look for the month's negative power control, break the month's negative power control, look for the weekly with the weekly negative power control, and from here, yeah, we do have some few bigger support below here. Okay, so we have the key level. There is a TPU, if I'm mistaken, weekly one or monthly one, can't remember. $26,375 with the weekly and the weekly power control around, so 26 to 30. Then if we start breaking this, we have the triple low here again with the monthly and the weekly below and the monthly power control, so 26,000 really down to 25,800. And if we start breaking this, as always, remember here, okay, we do have a single print just below, if I'm mistaken, this low here. Yeah, it was this low. So if we start getting acceptance below this low here, again, it's like a single print, like a gap. So if we get acceptance in it, we expect it to be filled, and so to go minimum to this bottom right here. And if we start going to the bottom, I am more likely expecting the lows to be taken. And so if we take the lows here with no swing for power fail option, we're simply going to look for a new low to be made here, really. And so the next big support coming around the monthly and the weekly levels. Now be aware that these levels, again, we've got a very quick move up. These are strong levels, but printed in a zone where these was some really quick move up. So as always, if we do a very quick move up like this, yes, we can print some very big levels, but we can get a very quick move down. So it can give some scalp, but be aware, be really careful still with these levels. Really don't place limits on this. Market order and really trade this live in the time base of the reaction. Okay. This is a plan really for the downside. I'm not going to spend some more time on this. Just 2 seconds with again. All right, sorry. And now, yeah, to the upside. So first of all, as I said, we have right here on the lower time frame. To expect higher, we have to reclaim. So this right there. Misclick it down, by the way. We maybe not, by the way. Anyway, we have to reclaim here that value low and the path control plus a view up. If we start reclaiming this, then that's cool. We can look for possibly so value high, okay, but I will prefer to be honest with you, to take this high with the value high and the previous day view up close, I suppose. Yes, normally. This right here will be really my first one of resistance where I will be interested into a short. Before that, for me, it's too low. Okay, it's not high enough. So sign of strength, really. Reclaim this, look for this right here. So to speak, 35,000 up to $35,150. If we start breaking this, I'll be aware of the daily plus the naked session path control here. And if we get nothing in here, then it's simple. You know, we still have the weekly negative path control. We can do a flip to resistance on that again. But I mean, if we start to come that high, to be fair, I would more likely look for a new high. So again, we can look for a possible swing Philip pan. Okay, take the high, leave it with a wick, such as this, for example. We have the high, we take it and we leave it with a wick. And otherwise, failed auction, we just get acceptanceable, spend some time, start forming something very bearish, and from here, bam, continue more down. Okay, if there is no swing for power failed auction, again, to recognize that, you just have to read an order flow and use a way for the context. If there is nothing good here, you look for this first key level that is at 37,500. There is a value low of this full consolidation here. If you start breaking this, you have the path control of the full consolidation here. That is at 39,000 up to the swing third pound. This was, you know, our swing short right there, so to speak, right here. First swing short entry, second swing short entry, third one. So these are the three best targets, I say, to the upside. So the first one is check, really. That's very nice, not gonna lie. We're going to see the wave we can expect next with this. Here. And if we start breaking here that path control up to the swing fair pan here, if there is no swing fair pan, we're simply going to look for this top right here, so to speak, at 43,000 really, up to the weekly path control at 43,500. Not gonna go too high for the moment, it's not useful in my opinion. We are good like that. So by the way, this value I'm gonna pull into the volume folder. Perfect. So here we're good with this. Now let's move on the wave. So the waves here, I don't like, you know, the fact that we're going too low like this, you know, for the possible bigger, you know, wave 1, 2 into this wave 3, or right here the ending is still valid, or this right here where, you know, we just keep pushing. Let me just remove that. So what I will take here is simply not the yellow wave directly, but the red waves. It doesn't make sense with the RSI, because the RSI is absolutely completely wrong with this, because we keep breaking the wave to bottom. You can see here we have the wave 1, 2 here, okay, the wave 1, 2. Sorry, it's on the other side here, 1, 2. Then we have the wave 3, then we have the wave 4, and then we have the wave 5. The premise, we have the wave 3, highest reach on the other side. We have the wave 4 that keep breaking everything on the other. You can see the wave 2 is clearly broken, but I'm going to take the case that the RSI is wrong on that one, because otherwise it doesn't really make sense, because again, the wave 5 here, the yellow one, retraced before the 618, so before the first target. Is it possible? Yes, technically, I mean, it is possible, but I mean, it's extremely rare to do not reach the first target. Normally, we really have to retrace to go into the first target. So that's why I was looking for a possible bigger impulsive here. Now, as we start retracing like this from here into, if you're really close from the invalidation, we keep making a new low here. What I'm going to do is simply pull this. So that will be a WXY, yes, but not like this. So I will simply pull this wave 3 top there, take the wave 4, take the wave 5, and this we are going to get only 2 different configurations for that count. Still the ending, so a third one, but again the ending is, as we keep doing some new lows everywhere here, it's a bit less probable, to be fair. And so in that case here, that will be simply a wave 3 right there, like this. So a wave 3, let's take it here to make it easy. We have, in that case, the WXY in there. I'm going to show you the small wave, and we have the wave 5. And if you pull this extension tool, you can see that we got the rejection from the target. First of all, if you remember good, I was looking for this configuration, but the RSI keep making some new lows. Normally, this is not valid anymore. That's why it's very complex, what we're doing right now on Bitcoin. So here, if you pull the extension tool from the wave 1 root, okay, to the wave 1 top, to the wave 4 bottom, you can see here that we rejected. So again, the 618. That's the 618, never were respected. You just have to add the MC the MC extension on this, so to speak here, 07x6, bam, and here you go, you retrace from the target, you see. So for me it's valid, okay. And so if we're in this configuration, then we just have done the wave 5, and if you remember good, if we have done this red 5 waves, what it can be also after just a massive drop, because we cannot just get away 4 and 5. Sorry, so we're going to cover both scenarios, okay? That's why yesterday I was looking for a show, because if we don't do this bigger, you know, the below wave 1, 2, in that case, we're going to see a possible bigger drop. Not directly, we're not looking for this directly, but this is something we have to keep in mind. So yeah, this is more the configuration I'm taking right now, okay? I'm sorry for switching everything all the time, but yeah, sadly with the data we have, this is what we have to do at the moment. With the invalidation, the RS and everything, you know, that's a bit of a problem. But anyway, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are the smaller wave in this? Bam, we can remove that. What are the smaller waves? So first of all, I will take, you know, as we've got some 5 waves here, it will make more sense to get an ABC flat. So speak here, A wave. Let's go with blue. B retracement, and we take this as 5 waves. Okay. Then what we have another. So that will be a correction in that case. WXY, X, and Z. Okay. So the WXY, X, and Z was talking about. Bam, W, X, Y, X, and Z. Let's pull some blue wave also here. I'm gonna add the wave so you can really see everything like this. Some small waves, perfect. And so next we have the ABC flat. You know, we have taken here, so to speak here, the ABC flat A right here, correction, correction. And then you have the 5 waves down. And so if here you have right there a correction, and a correction, what can that be? The only pattern possible is a WXY, so to speak here. W like this, X retracement, and you have the Y here. very complex stuff, and I'm taking this because the RSI is making a new low on this right there. Okay, and so in that case we'll have done the wave 4 bottom there with a massive Y truncated, and bam, just 5 waves up, and that's it, 5 waves up, and we finish and complete this wave 5. Okay, and so from here, in that case, this finish the wave 3, or if we're in the bearish plan, the C wave top. And so if I've done the C wave top, we have done the bigger X wave top, and so we're going to look now for the Z wave and so a major drop on Bitcoin. Okay, but of course, before to look for the major drop, we have to look for this wave 4. Okay, now yeah, I really don't like this because the RSI really, I mean, we spend a lot of time, but again, this is logic because we have done a very, very small and short wave to here, so it's logic to spend a lot of time. Now yeah, the RSI is really not following, but like at all, this kind of configuration. Even for that wave 4 here, you can see where normally we should not be in that configuration anymore because the wave 2 is definitely broken in there. Okay, so you can see that the wave 2 here is really broken by the wave 4 right now. So this is really weird what's going on, and so that's why yeah, it can be a C wave top here. But anyway, we're going to plan both. So this right here will be more the small wave I'm taking right now. Yeah, we're gonna do the small wave here on my side to not make this update too long because it's already 20 minutes. So yeah, in that case, this right here, so the first one right there, this is not good anymore for me. The ending is still valid. That will be the lower time frame 3 really. This will be the lower time frame 2, can be 1 to be honest. But yeah, the lower time frame, where is this? What is this? Here we go, it's this. Oh wait, I'm gonna remove all of this. So name it like this: lower time frame 1, lower time frame 2, and then we have the medium time frame 2. So yeah, remember here, 2 different configuration on this. This will be, by the way, the smaller waves. Bam. Oops, wrong. Perfect. Like this. And so here, remember, we have 2 different configuration, right, in this push to the upside. We have first of all a possible wave 1, 2, 1, 2, and another wave 1, 2. You know, in that case, we are sorry, you know, in this yellow 3, 4, 5. So if we're in this configuration, what target we have to look for now? We just have to pull the retracement tool from the top of the wave 3 to the bottom of the wave 3, or the bottom of the wave 2, the root of the wave 3, really depends how you want to name that. Or as always, you can just do the opposite from the bottom to the top. Sorry, in that case, it's because you did not reverse your tool. Personally, I reversed my tool, so from the top to the bottom. Now, if you have done the opposite, if you did not reverse your tool, you just have to do the opposite. From here, what do you add? You add your 2316 MC retracement here, MC fib 3132, and then you add your 38.2. so this right here is the buy zone if we have to bounce for the wave 5. Now really be aware of, and don't forget the invalidation we have on the RSI, because we are breaking clearly the wave to bottom here, so I will really be aware of the bearish plan too. But yeah, in any case, I'm still going to look for it on here because this is still technically valid with the waves. Okay, the RSI is just really fucking in any case for the wave 4 here, the red wave 4. So to be honest with you, we can still be in this, okay, because the RSI is just not right at all these days. So yeah, I will still be aware of this buy zone, to be honest. So this is a buy zone really for the wave 4. Okay, this match really, I mean, it's just is following the 32.5 plan really. Okay, 2316 match really with all the lows we have planned here really. MC fib also, if we really do a bigger wick below. MC fib can also match, you know, with a swing failure pattern of this low. The premise will have a bit of a bigger, as you can see here, wick on Coinbase. And we have a wick here that we don't have on Bybit. So normally we have just this low here, and this match with the MC fib with a second 31.5 plan on. I mean, gonna make it very simple. You know what? Gonna go on this right here and gonna pull the retracement tool so you can see really what is the confluence. Perfect right here. Is it the right low I've taken here? Is it the right low I've taken here? Yes, it is normally. 28,100. Yeah, okay. So first target 2316 match with this right here, you know, swing 30 pounds right there with a daily and naked session pound control. Break this MC fib, so we still have the second target into, you know, the first buy zone, but in that case we need normally to reclaim this to get a safe entry, as I said before. This MC fib can also match, so yeah, will be more the 38.2 by the way. MCF will be more with this first swing third pound, break this, look for the 38.2, so more a swing third pound, the second low, and we can even do a much bigger week, something really quick down and reclaim directly here. In the case that will be, for the last 31 plan, so to speak, this right there, okay, to really be accurate. But yeah, more likely, if we really stay with the fibs, we normally should bounce from the 23.6 around there, so the first green square, sorry, here really, second one with the swing third pounds, and third one here with the low right there, we'll have plan, okay? So this is reason Bison if you don't want to really pay attention to the levels, but yeah, we'll be aware of the levels because the way I'm trading, again, you do whatever you want, but personally I'm not going too long here. There is no reason to long, right? Yesterday we've got a reason to long. Now I was not really scalping, so I'll just take that long, but as I say, I'm taking the long. If I'm getting stopped out, my short is going to cover the loss, so it is extremely important to get such risk management. And in any case, next spike I've got feel when I was sleeping here with my limits, and you got this push to the upside here, so we've made a really nice gain on this also. And if I'm not mistaken, by the way, this got refunded too by with this long trade. That's pretty cool. It's all by having a good risk management, extremely important. So anyway, this is a target really if we have to be in this configuration, the wave 4. Okay, so lower time frame one here. Right there. This right here, okay, is an ending in the wave 5, but I mean, I'm not taking this mainly at all now. And so the next configuration is this right there, right? So this is not a medium time frame one where we are, in some wave 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, so to speak. Here we'll have the wave, 1 2 1 2, and then we'll have another wave 1 2. We are just in the other configuration where this is an ABC zigzag to the upside, and so this is part of the bearish plan. Right there, this is part of the bearish plan. And so if we have done the wave 4 here and we have done the wave 5, then the C wave top is in, and so in that case, you know what it means, the X wave top is in, and so now we can just drop very big and look for the Z wave to the downside. This is simple as that really. That's why do not place limits in the wave 4. You mark it ordered out if you have to take a long trade on this. So to speak, if I just zoom out a bit here, bam, right here, higher time frame 2 here. We have done in that case this X wave, okay, and we are now looking, so the Y leg into, you can see here by the way the MC extension 71, and you have done in that case the X wave top, and so now you're looking for a possible Z wave to the downside, so a massive crash. Okay, that's why, yeah, we need to trade this base of direction, because if we get no reason to take a long, we're just going to just literally drop from here, but like really crazy. Okay, so something to be aware of in my opinion. So first configuration, okay, and second configuration, and the third one really, if we still have to be really range bound, if we can say that, by way moving up is simply an ending in the wave 5, but I'm a bit less yeah, I'm not really looking for this anymore really because of the RSI, but yeah, the RSI is not so right these days, so I'll be a bit careful using the RSI. Anyway, yeah, these are my two preferred scenarios with the less probable ones, so it's very clear now. Okay, we have more the good wave kind, in my opinion. And yeah, so I don't know if you have some question on this. Let me know if you have some questions. Otherwise we're good really. Hope it's not too complex to understand. We are using the waves here. First configuration, wave 4. Second configuration, no wave 4, just drop really. This is simple as that. Just gonna wait a bit to see if there are some questions coming in. And of course, if Bitcoin drop, there are a lot of else that are going to follow. Don't forget this. So we will see, right? Yeah, really. But yeah, this is so weird ways doing the other side, to be honest. Like, it just keep dropping like this, just completely breaking the wave to bottom here. That's so weird what's going on right now. Even for the rate wave 4, you know, it's like it's breaking everything. That's very rare this happen, but yeah, sometimes it is possible, you know. By the way, I have not placed my alerts on this. Pull this here. I'm gonna name it a resistance 1. And by the way, today we have some news at oh, by the way, in 1 hour. And the next news, by the way, come when? November 10. When is this? Oh, next Friday. Okay. Okay, no news for a week then. And yeah, we'll have some also at 3 p.m. UTC plus 1 today. So in 1 hour at 1:30 UTC plus 1, and at 3 p.m. UTC plus 1. just be aware that it can give some few scalps as always, can move the market. Don't care about the result, you know, it just to trade what's happening really behind the market. But yeah, so I don't see any questions right now, so I think we're good. So these are the two most probable configurations we have right now. As I said yesterday, with the wave count, we have no real most probable stuff. We need to get some more data. So now we've got more data, we know what we have to take really wave 4 first. If the wave 4 is broken and we get acceptance more down, then this is a big drop incoming. And we're going to look for a massive move to the downside and a possible new low to be made on the Bitcoin. Okay, just be aware of this. And yeah, the less probable count, the third one, really to not forget but to pull in a folder, just really in case we have to do it, is an ending really see in the wave 5, but I mean the RSI say clearly no, definitely no on this. So it'll be yeah, just pulling a folder, but not to take mainly at all. So yeah, these are the targets really where I'm going to look for a trade personally. Can be a scalp, can be to a swing, you know, it's like for example my 15,000 long on Bitcoin, this was a scalp, I have been able to turn that into a swing. Same for that one here, that was a scalp, took profit and everything, turned that into a swing. From the week on Bybit, by the way, so to speak here, not on the Coinbase of course. So yeah, we'll see here, that was a scalp yesterday. Now we'll see if we can turn also the short into a swing if you followed this one. Again, that was not an easy short, I agree with this, but yeah, again, by experience and by time, you're going to be able to recognize. That's why I'm using yellow wave, because if I was not using yellow wave, I would not take this one at all, because we've got 5 waves before I have been able to take that short due to the context. But yeah, anyway, I wish you all a brilliant day, and by the way, have a nice weekend, take care, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.